Hey Libra, it's April the Organic Alchemist, and I am here with your manifestation and abundance reading for April. So if you do happen upon this reading at a later date, just know that this information from this past time period is probably relevant to your current scenario. Secondly, thank you guys so much for all the likes, subscribes, shares, comments. I really love hearing what you guys say. Please definitely share and yeah, thumbs up if you like the video. And finally, guys, any information you want to know about me, other social media to follow me on, how to support the channel, decks that I'm using, and booking a personal reading, all that's below in the description box. So let's get into it for Libra. All right. So the first card we have for you, Libra, the overall theme for this month and for this manifestation is staying focused. Hold your course. You're moving in the right direction. Keep going. So this is a new deck. This is the Fairy Godmother deck. I absolutely love it. So we are going to see what your Fairy Godmother has to say, Libra, about what is going on with what you are working on manifesting. What do you want to tell your Libra's Fairy Godmother? What do you want to tell your Libras? Ooh. All right. So somewhere in here, there is some guilt that is clouding what is going on. And that may be what is challenging you a little bit, kind of in staying focused. That I don't know. For some of you, I feel like this is like a guilt around, like you're being successful at something that someone else isn't. Kind of one of the things that is coming through with that. And then we have for kind of the, where this links up with your overall spiritual journey is there is definitely a breakthrough that is happening for you guys right now. You are breaking through, there are some barriers there, and that may be what the guilt is around, where, you know, and the guilt is something that needs to be let go, that you're kind of breaking through, you're seeing things from a new perspective. And that is definitely, like, Spirit is telling you, stay focused, hold the course, and whatever this guilt is, it's time to release it. So let's see how this energy is showing up in your reality, Libra. So strategy. So there is definitely a plan, or you are working on a plan, or this is the universe telling you to get a plan. For what you are working with manifesting right now. A solid strategy is going to help you really take advantage of this breakthrough that's happening. So, you know, definitely part of that strategy is holding the course, continuing to move forward, continuing to move into I can talk, really, I can't. Continuing to hold course in the direction in which you're going, but really working towards, like I said, creating a strategy, if you don't already have one, that takes advantage of this breakthrough and allows you to continue to move forward. And this can be simple things, guys, especially if, you know, it's interesting, the things in life. Ooh. Guys, that can you know, kind of distract us or take our focus. And so it may be that you need to, you know, create a schedule, you know, really break things down so that you can get everything done. So how this is showing up in your reality, you are really moving past, you've taken the time to kind of rejuvenate, contemplate, where you were and where you've been. I cannot talk, like there's like so much is coming in. But you've taken some time out to really contemplate, to really look at what is going on. And you're kind of stepping out of that and moving into taking responsibility for the next steps. And in that, you are kind of nurturing the seeds that you have planted. So you've already planted those seeds, you know, you've taken the time to kind of look at how things are growing, and you're kind of taking the responsibility and doing the work to really nurture that seed so that everything can continue to move forward with this manifestation. So what's the backstory here for our Libra Spirit? What is the backstory? I kind of want to know about this breakthrough and this guilt, if possible. I really do feel like for some of you guys, it's like you're feeling guilty that you're being successful. Like that's the biggest hit that I'm getting on this, is that the guilt isn't, I don't want to say it isn't a genuine guilt. That kind of sounds messed up, but I really do feel like you feel guilty because what you're doing is working, and that's not, I don't know, that's not fair. That's not, we gotta, let's see what the backstory is. Let's see what we can tell you, so maybe we can figure out how to move past this guilt. Libras, you guys are just like, I have yet to see a backstory this lovely. You guys have a lovely backstory, very lovely backstory. So yeah, so you guys were in a place where you saw an opportunity and you took advantage of it, and you took the time to learn how to multitask and to balance what kind of the processes or the way in which you need to do things. Like you took the time to figure out how to kind of bring that in, balance all that, learn how to multitask it. And, you know, you had the faith. You knew that what you could do, this is just amazing. It's like you knew you could do it. You took the time to like sit back, figure out how to do it, started taking the responsibility, and now you're really nurturing those seeds and they're growing for you. So let's see. I really, again, all I can get from this guilt is, because it's nowhere in the cards, what I'm getting from it really is just this idea that you're having these breakthroughs, you're having this success, and I feel like there are people around you or something around you, for some reason you feel guilty about that. All right, so let's see what your affirmation is, getting into the work to keep this moving forward, kind of the advice and then the work, and then we'll get into our outcome. All right, and it might be because of this. So opportunity is what your affirmation is going to be, and your law of attraction. I am always ready to take advantage of opportunities that are presented to me. So maybe there is, you know, someone that you beat out of an opportunity, but you know, the guilt is not, this isn't a realistic guilt. This isn't something that you are, I really don't feel like this is something, you know, you're supposed to feel guilty over. If you did do something wrong, Libra, which I don't know, I just don't, that's not what I'm feeling. That's not what I'm seeing in the cards at all. But if you're feeling like you did something wrong, really look at that. You know, really definitely take some time to look at it, but look at it in a way that allows you, if you did do something, to forgive yourself and move on, because it's in the upright. So that guilt is supposed to be let go. So the direct message from your guides is attracting, not chasing. So remembering what you did to, you know, that, I think that's a reminder of how you created what you're creating, because we do have the star here, which is really having hope and faith in your dreams, and that your dreams can come true. And I think it's a reminder to take advantage of the opportunities as they come, to be ready for them, but not to chase them down. They are going to come to you, and they're going to come to you by the mindset that you're holding. So let's look at your mindset soul evolution work, and then your archetype, your light work, shadow work. Nope, you don't get 3 cards, Libra. I'm sorry. We can't do 3 cards. We'll be here all day. We got to be quick, concise, clear, hopefully clear. Hopefully clear. Hopefully all this makes sense to you guys. All right, that makes sense there. And then let's look at your light work, shadow work. What archetypes are you playing with, Libra? Light work, shadow work for my Libras on this manifestation that they are doing really good at manifesting. And I love that your first message was like, listen, stay focused, let go of the guilt. The breakthrough is there. Create your strategy. Like, those are your first 4 cards, Libra. All right. So let's look at the light work, shadow work. All right. So maybe, ooh, interesting. So your, mindset, soul evolution work is to surrender into your full power. So stop hiding again. And I really do think that goes back into the attracting, not chasing, and remembering that it was your magic. It was your focus. Again, going back to that saying focus that has brought this all together. And so remember that the power that your thoughts, your mindset, your focus all have. And then for your light work, shadow work, you're working into the light aspect of the goddess. Or, I'm sorry, not the goddess. Well, maybe the goddess. Who knows? Whoever that message was for. And that's, yeah, you're getting there, Bill. You're getting there. So it's the gossip. So it's awakening to the consideration of other people's feelings. So that may be where the guilt is coming from. That in achieving all of this, that somewhere you did something, you said something that you're wondering, or that you're kind of working with and working through whether or not that was really considerate, and then the other aspect of that is honoring trust. So there may have been some trust that was broken that is, kind of feeding that guilt. And so if that's the case, make amends, move into the light attribute of that, make amends for that. But whatever it is that you need to do to release that guilt, that is literally the only thing that is clouding this reading. Otherwise, this is a whole bunch of amazingness. So yeah, whatever it is that you need to do to let go of that guilt. So those guys, every now and then I will allow tarot to fly out. Most of the time I don't. And I thought about it, and if I have to think about it, it goes back in the deck. So most likely outcome, what outcomes? All right. Are our Libras looking at if they do their work? So definitely moving into a place where there is a potential for a deeper commitment. This may be contract, something like that. This is also the potential of moving into something that's more traditional. It's also some awakening and opening on your spiritual path. So depending on how that resonates with you, there is a situation where there isn't some give and take that this whole thing is going to make you aware of. It's going to make you aware of an imbalance that is occurring in all of this. And in understanding all of that, as you're doing your work, you are really stepping into being able to truly step down your thoughts into physical manifestation. Like that is, that's what the Ace of Pentacles card is. It's literally manifesting out of thin air. I don't know if you'll get quite there, but you're getting really close, Libra. All right, so let's see the final message for our Libras. What is the final message, Spirit, for our Libras? All right, Libra. Now, the Oracle cards, a lot of times when they do fly out, they tend to be the ones that, wow. Yeah, that really what? It's, the tarot's different. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's just different. When you start to work with the cards, like, you'll understand. And we're going to talk about that soon, by the way. Anyway, expect powerful change is your final message, Libra. So as you work through this guilt and continue stepping into your power, making sure that you are really taking into consideration how other people are affected by your actions, and moving into a really deep space of honoring trust and honoring those around you. Yeah, there is some powerful change coming, and what you're doing is working. I'm going to go back to the first card. Stay focused and hold the course. All right, Libras, as always, I totally hope this resonates. I love you guys. Mwah. Until the next reading, keep doing your work and living your best life. Bye.